Hey, fellow Stopians, stay cool. I've been on holiday. Guess who's back? Back again. Have a beer, tell a friend to like and subscribe. Yeah, not Hawaii this time. I went to Croatia, Brac, the island of Brac. Resort is called Bol. Really loved it. Would recommend visiting there. And when you go away on holiday, you often have these thoughts that you're going to do when you get back. Like it's normally for me, it's like, I'm going to get a motorbike, I'm going to get back and I'm going to pass my motorbike test and I'm going to go touring, I'm going to get a 1200cc and go touring around Europe. And then I don't even get a 125, I do nothing when I get back. But I did have a eureka moment. Now let's turn the light on. I did plug it in. Did I plug it in? Didn't plug it in properly. Yeah, it's plugged in now. Is it plugged in? Oh, I just think it's a little bit better with a light. Here we go. There we go. I did have a thought while I was away. It's a bit of a eureka moment regarding watches. So let me know how you think. I think the title, what you think rather. I think the title is going to be Quality/Expensive Watches. The future of quality/expensive watches. Now I picked those two adjectives. Is that a describing word? I picked those. I didn't do very well at English. It's really maths. I picked those because I think, anyway, quality expensive watches. So where did this come from? So I've got more than one watch that I would say is a bit of a mad purchase. So I've got my Omega Speedmaster Professional quartz here. Which is, I had to do this video. This is the second time I've done it. So, because the memory run out on the camera, so I had to delete some stuff. So it's an AnyDigi, and the digital display is up because you can't turn it off. It goes off on its own after a period of time. But yeah, so it's an AnyDigi. It's titanium, as are quite a few watches that I've got here, and I didn't really want them to be titanium. They just happen to be titanium. I don't think I've ever bought a watch. That's not quite true. I did buy I don't know, actually. I don't think I've ever bought a watch that's titanium because I wanted it to be titanium. It just happened to be titanium, and I wanted the watch. But yeah, so it's titanium. I won't go into the reasons why I bought it, but I think this is about $6.5 grand list now. I was going to check, but I forgot. I didn't pay anywhere near that for it. But basically it's an expensive watch that not many people would spend. It's a bit niche is what I'm saying. So it's an analog display with a digital background. What else? What other watch have I got here that is really, really expensive? Pretty much as good as a Casio G-Shock Square gets. Mr. G, stunning watch, again titanium, absolutely stunning watch. No regrets buying it. It took me a few days to get over the fact that I bought it, but eventually I'm at one with myself now, and I do love it. But yeah, very expensive digital watch from Casio, very expensive AnyDigi from Omega. And what else have I got? I've got they're the two really that stand out. So they're very expensive watches, titanium. So obviously the quality of the bracelets and stuff is pretty good. It's difficult with titanium really because you don't really feel the quality, I don't think, in titanium. If it was still to the same level of quality, I think you'd feel it more, if that makes sense. But yeah, definitely very well engineered, nice quality watches, nice bracelets. The Casio, specifically is way nicer than most Casio metal bracelets that you're going to get. And this is just as good as most, if not better. What else? I've got another Omega Riff, and I've got the Planet Ocean. A lovely feel watch, obviously fully mechanical, automatic, see-through case back, exhibition case back. So yes, I've got that there. I've got my Explorer, which is obviously very well known. Look, it's all scratched up. It's explored a lot. It's been goes everywhere. Lovely quality watch. Again, mechanical, analog. Then I've got my Rangeman here. mid-priced. I can't remember this one. Mid-priced, digital Casio. It's got it's not a MIPS display. It's some MOP or I don't know. It's something. But yeah, very, very readable reverse negative display, negative digital display. Lovely watch. What else have I got here? It's not charged. I haven't used it for a while. Garmin Fenix, I think. Yeah, Fenix 6 Pro. Haven't used this. It's not charged, but it does have a very nice, LCD display. I don't know what they are really. So basically, this is here representing a modern day smartwatch, even though this is quite a few years old now. So we've got your smartwatch with the display. Now, why have I got all these watches here? What's the eureka moment that I've had a thought of? Well, let me show you a couple of things first. If I get this fired up. Let's get this fired up. Let's get mine. Normally does it via fingerprint, but didn't today. So here we have the app. It's the iPad only app. This doesn't exist anymore, by the way, but I still have it on my iPad, so I can see it. Here we have the app for this watch, the Amiga Speedmaster Professional Quartz. What's it called? Skywalker X33. And what you can do with this is you can, let's launch it. I should have done this first, actually, the watch. So manual. Oh, here we go. So you've got a very, comprehensive manual that shows you how to use the watch. Now, what you notice about this is that because this is basically a digital representation of that watch, the second hand hits every marker perfectly. And that is kind of what I want, yeah? The real thing, on the other hand, doesn't. I mean, it's not too bad, but it's not the same. It's not perfect. And that's quite annoying. And I got, when I got this app, I thought, God, I wish my real one did that. And the reason my real one doesn't is because it's analog. It's mechanical, that section of it. And this is a digital representation. Then another watch... and that led me to want one of these with you could probably get them, but I don't really want a smartwatch, but one with an analog display that's really, so basically that display on a physical watch is what I've wanted for quite a while, but I've not looked into it because it probably doesn't exist. It's going to be a smartwatch, and I don't want the smartwatch features. Now, another watch that popped up is the Parmigiani Fluria Tonda something. And this is a GMT, and this has, annoyingly, I couldn't find a picture of it with the GMT hand tuck. So what happens is it's got, that isn't actually the GMT, the gold one. I thought it would be. The GMT hand is actually that silver one, I think. But anyway, what happens is that when you push that button, the GMT hand comes out and goes to the set time GMT that you want, or I think goes back, and it hides underneath the hour hand. So it's completely, most of the time when you don't want the GMT features, it hides underneath the hour hand, the actual local time hand, and which I think is a great feature. But it got me thinking, how accurately does it hide under there? Is it completely hidden, like it would be if it was, a digital display? Or is it sticking out a little bit? Is it going to annoy me? And obviously, if you look at it from a certain angle, you'll probably see it, won't you? And if you look at it straight on, would you see it? Would it be perfectly aligned? And I'm thinking it, even though this is like 28,000 Swiss francs, I don't know what that is in, I don't think that's too much. Don't know what that is in pounds or dollars, but it's not cheap. I don't think it would be aligned properly, and that would bug me in the same way that this bugs me. So I got to the point where I thought I want a smartwatch that had a display that could replicate these two digitally. And then I got to thinking, is the next stage of quality expensive watches, is it to actually completely combine those two things? Is it to have a watch, let's take the Amiga Planet Ocean as an example. Is it to have a watch like this with all that weight all of this quality in the bracelet. You could have gold and platinum and diamonds and all that kind of stuff if you wanted. But let's just take a steel watch in this instance. And is it I mean, I know that you've got, when you look at a dial at an angle, I know you can see, the differences in height. But it's the next stage of quality expensive watches to have one with a really, really good digital display. And all that, it's not a smartwatch. All it does is it shows you an analog display in the same way that this app does. That on an actual watch like this. And that's something that I would want. I mean, but I'm someone that spent multiple thousand on that and multiple thousand on the on that. Well, I haven't spent it on that yet because I've got it on the Never Never. But yeah, I would do that. And then I got to thinking, and can you imagine the advantages? So the disadvantages, it doesn't have a mechanical movement in it. Why is that flashing up there? It doesn't have a mechanical movement in it. I'm not too bothered about movements. The Omega has an open display case back. There's not really much to look at there. It's not my thing. They hardly ever look good enough for me to bother wanting to look at them. I quite like a closed case back. But it's not mechanical, but if you could have a watch that had all of the quality of this with a display that was absolutely perfect, that you could, no smart features, but you could actually change via your phone, via an app. You could change the color. Potentially you could change the color of the bezel if that was an LED thing as well. You could change the dial completely. So you could turn this into a chronograph, different color dial, chronograph. It could be anything, couldn't it? It could be, I mean, you could even have a second screen on the back to show you a representation of an open case back, and that could have what do they call them? Those sensors that sense, and you could even have a moving rotor on a digital display. The advantages are twofold. One, it would be perfect, unlike the real thing, which is a bit off. And two, it could change. It could be different colours, as I say. You could, change different dial. Have different complications. But it would be expensive. It would be combining the best of, I don't know, let's say Swiss, German, Japanese, whatever watchmaking case skills, with the best of, I guess, Japanese technology for the dials, and you'd have to plug it in to keep it charged. I guess it could be solar and stuff, but yeah, I mean, I would. My light's gone off. It's telling me so that's a long enough video. I would buy. Let's come back on. Yeah, I would buy something like that. But then I'm a person that bought that and that, so I don't know what the market would be like for it. I think that the market would be quite high. I think we are probably going away from. I think the merging of the physical quality with the technical quality of a smartwatch that doesn't have any silly smart features. Of course, it could have smart features, could have low-level smart features, but I think it's quite important to keep them to one side, to keep the purity of a mechanical watch in a digital format. Would be quite a nice sector. But I don't know where a lot of people say that, youngsters growing up aren't going to be buying, expensive mechanical watches. They don't wear watches. They just use their phone. And if they do have a watch, they have a watch that is basically a phone on the wrist. So maybe this is somewhere to go. That's how I see it anyway. But yeah, let me know what you think. Am I completely mad? Let me know in the comments below. Am I completely mad? Or is this a potential to go somewhere? And would you buy one? What would you buy? What digital version of a mechanical watch would you buy? I mean, there's obviously the companies are going to have to want to do it. They'd probably rather you sell you 3 watches with 3 different coloured dials than sell you one that changed colour dial. But I don't know if the Swiss or the high end market for watches goes a bit pear shaped. I think you'd agree that is somewhere it can go. It's not like it needs to be these go and these come in, and that's all people buy. I think there is somewhere for the expensive quality luxury watch market to go down a digital route. But yeah, I don't know. I'd quite like one, but I don't think it's ever going to happen in my lifetime, and I haven't got any money anyway. So I could sell a couple of these, I suppose. But yeah, that was my thought. That was my holiday thought, and I'm sticking to it. But for now, hopefully, it's awesome here in the UK. Hopefully you all had a good summer, holiday, wherever you are in the world, good holiday, winter holiday maybe. And knuckling down for bonfire night, Halloween, and Halloween first, favourite time of the year. And bonfire night, hot dogs and fries, and then Christmas, yay! Well, take care for now, one wrist, live it.